Welcome to the broadcast. You tuned in to Loyalty and Nothing TV right now. You chopping it up with Coach Dnellz, Gamechanga. You know what I'm saying? Just a little preview of just things we'll be talking about random. Just give you a little insight on the man behind the voice. You know what I mean? I'm Coach Dnellz, and we going in. Hey, so right now we talking about the NBA, and the NBA is going bananas. First off, where my rock control at? I'm always trying to find shit. Hold on. So first off, Milwaukee Fire right now. I'm talking about Milwaukee Fire right now. They look like right now playing. They look like the best to contend against Golden State in the 7 game series in the finals. Man, I'm talking about. I mean, they got the young gunners with Brogdon. You know what I'm saying? And Middleton coming up, Greek Freak, of course. You know what I'm saying? They got Lopez in there. I mean, they going in. Giannis definitely look like the best player in the world. If he get I swear, if he get a 3 point shot, man, I ain't even see the All Star game, bro. I ain't gonna even lie. I ain't even see the highlights for real. I ain't even see none of that. I seen none of it. But but I did get to see that little bounce pass Curry did to Giannis, and that was crazy. Harden. First, I want to start. I want to start with the MVP race, right? The NBA MVP race for the past 4 or 5 years been very, very interesting. I mean, James Harden won last year, but in the previous 3 years before that, he was top two in the votings, top 2 or 3 in the votings, if I'm mistaken. You feel me? Then you got, if Bron would have played the whole season without all that craziness going on, he would probably be in the conversation. But Giannis been balling. You've been getting a lot of love throwing the Paul George way. He been going in. But to be honest, you got to show love to Russell Westbrook too, because clearly he's still doing his triple double thing, but he doing it on a whole little silent tip, and Oklahoma City balling right now. It's a lot of controversy going on with the Celtics. I ain't gonna even lie to you though. The Celtics is still popping though. I mean, you gotta understand whatever anybody want to say about what goes on. Understand Kyrie played with LeBron for a lot of seasons. You hear me? He learned a lot of things from LeBron. And one thing I'm gonna tell you right now, when them playoffs start, it's gonna be a whole different ball game because that team is deep. They could definitely give Golden State a run for their money in a 7 game series, but it's all about the cohesiveness. It's all about the Almody versus Chocolate game. Vaughn, you still here? What up? Where you at? You know what I'm saying? So, like I say, the Celtics, if they play cohesive, it's gonna be murderous because ultimately, um, Gordon Hayward and Kyrie can close. You know what I'm saying? I'm pretty sure if Tatum given a chance, he can close, and you really can't sleep on Brown. Horford, a good big man down there. I personally would have thought they would have tried to get another big man to go behind Horford. You know what I'm saying? That's what's really good, Vaughn. But I mean, Thea's cool. I don't think they still got Greg Monroe. You know what I'm saying? But now Curry ain't gonna really be known for defense, bro, because in this game, in today's game, in order to play D, you gotta be kind of big, bro. It ain't too many little dudes that's really got D. I mean, you could say Westbrook, but Westbrook ain't really a little dude like that. Like he lanky, you know what I'm saying? I mean, a lot of the small guys though ain't really gonna have D. Chris Paul still got D at 36, you know what I'm saying? But that's Chris Paul, man. That's not be that Chris Paul, but them Rockets, man, them Rockets dangerous. I don't care where they fall at. Whoever got to play the Rockets in the playoffs gonna have a problem on their hands, man, because Chris Paul facilitating and being able to take over the game in crucial times to keep everything calm and cool, and then still allowing Harden to simultaneously or interchangeably just go ham. Oh, dude! And when they just added um Kenneth Fareed, bruh, what freshman? What freshman you talking about? Kenneth Fareed edition, along with getting Amon Shumpert and who else they got? They got another wing guy. But listen, man, adding defensive wings in the playoffs, people forget Shumpert got a ship, man. He got a ring with us. You feel me? So and he been to the finals, man. Like he gonna play D. He ain't no scorer, but he can handle the rock. And he gonna play some D, and that's good enough. You know what I'm saying? You show up 1 or 2 games as a role player in the playoffs, man. Like you cream of the crop. But they gonna be dangerous. I like Minnesota, man. But they ain't really doing much. But I like Minnesota. Also like let me see who else. Is Denver. Let's let's go back to fucking Denver, man. Now, Denver, one of them teams that that's got all the makings for a great regular season, and then they fuck around, and they fuck around, and Denver got all the profile of the makers of having a great regular season. And they fuck around and get the number 1 or number 2 spot, and then get taken out by a team like Portland or you know what I'm saying, or Minnesota, or who else on the bottom of the West as far as the playoffs. Even Houston. One of them bottom teams, man. They fuck around and get took out. So it all depends. Denver needs to show who is the clutch. I mean, you got Jokic down there, but who is the clutch? Who is the clutch guy to make shots? I mean, Murray's a shooter. He's starting to come along. Gary Harris is a shooter. He's starting to come along. We gonna get to Davis in a second. Hold on. They got a nice role players, and the thing about Denver that a lot of people is not mentioning is that team been together for like 4, 5, 6 seasons. Like that team been together. You know what I'm saying? They've been playing together. So it wouldn't shock me if they did make a run and go to the conference finals, to be perfectly honest, because they've been playing together so long. And any basketball person to tell you when a young team with talent, been playing and growing together and getting good and gaining that experience together, they can become quite some dangerous. You've seen how the Celtics did last year. You know what I'm saying? You've seen a lot of teams in previous years do it. So you cannot deny that factor. You know what I'm saying? Um, Davis. Now, listen, when it comes to this Anthony Davis situation, man, I feel some type of way about Dnellz. And for all those who don't know who Dnellz is, Dnellz was the former GM um, of the New Orleans Pelicans, and his refusal to trade Anthony Davis. Now you could say, oh yeah, him and who was that Maverick? They conspired to put this out here and force the Pelicans' hand. But at the end of the day, the Pelicans that had how many years to build a team around AD? How many years? You done had how many draft picks? You feel me? You had a solid team last year with Rondo at the point. You know what I'm saying? Holiday at the 2. You feel me? You had Boogie. You had AD. All you had to do was lock up Boogie. Bring him back. You could have brought AD back. You feel me? Made you a couple trades. Now you got a squad. But instead, you let Boogie walk. Boogie goes to the Warriors. Now you don't want to trade AD. Hey, man, listen. I don't care what GM you is. If I can trade you, because you're not going to, for a player of AD's caliber, Giannis caliber, Harden, Westbrook, Paul George, and the list goes on. You're not gonna. It's gonna be hard to get equal value for that caliber of player. You know what I'm saying? That caliber of player is transcendent. It's once in a lifetime. It's not. You're not just going to find that in every area to scout. You're not going to find a player like that. So what you need to do is have a strategy for how you want to build your team and set yourself up in a position to become something better. You know what I'm saying? AD want to get traded? Fuck it. Just have a fire sale. Could have went on ahead and traded Holiday. You could have got in them pieces. You feel me? If you felt like you ain't want to have the Lakers whole team because you already got Randall over there, then so be it. You could have got them pieces, traded them for other pieces. You feel me? And my whole thing is don't make the league born with that bullshit. You know what I'm saying? Like the Warriors got a squad over there. Let fucking AD going over here with Brian. You feel me? And let them niggas run. Let them niggas be great. Hell yeah, I'm YouTube live right now talking about sports. Excuse me for my language with the N word and stuff, but let them be great, man. Let the Lakers shine. You know what I'm saying? Philly shine and the Celtics shine, and understand that every business, and this is a side note, every business I appreciate that peanut butter. Every business, has its certain products and certain markets that are just foundationary. You know what I'm saying? They hit home. Like these ones, it don't matter what else prosper throughout their business or wherever they do, but these products and these markets always have to be a top seller. And when it comes to the NBA, LA, Philly, Boston, Washington, even, you know what I'm saying? These because that's the Baltimore area, these places have to have a popping sports scene. They have to have them in order for sports to keep thriving because it's so much history there. Now, in another 10, 20 years, when that generation about fully die out, then all right, cool, but right now that's got to be popping. And I felt like Dale Demps hated, and then all of a sudden AD had a little injury. Now he don't got a job. You feel me? But you could have helped these players out. Oh yeah, just on the strength of just we all from the same culture, bro. You could have just helped them out, let them go. You feel me? Like don't do that, man. I hate when our people get in these positions and they get to acting all snotty and snoopy. Like, don't forget that we all still fighting the same fight. It don't really matter what level of life you in, what position you in. We all still fighting the same fight. So you gotta have a bigger purpose than yourself. But AD should have went over there. Now AD up for grabs. You're not gonna find a better offer than what the Lakers offered you, and they're not gonna offer you nothing else because they're gonna have a top pick unless you got something. Now, um, Hayward. Hey, listen, Hayward gonna be nice for the back to Boston. Gordon Hayward gonna be ready for the playoffs, and with him and Kyrie being able to take over in clutch moments and take over games, that's gonna add another mix, man. And let's not sleep on Philadelphia though. Let's not sleep on Philly, okay? Philly doing the damn thing right now. Hey man, listen. Philly doing the damn thing right now. You hear me? I cannot stress this enough. You hear me? Hey, you know what I'm saying? Philly with a 6'10" point guard and Ben Simmons, who's basically as big as any forward and can guard any position. You got MB, who at the five is transcendent just in his whole skill set and his attitude. You ain't seen a big man like that in a very long time, and it's an honor to have him playing in the league right now, especially when you get to go up against guys like AD and Cousins and Gasol, who's still a threat. We don't get to Toronto in a second. You know what I mean? But Philly adding Tobias Harris. They add in Jimmy Butler. They got a few wings over there now with Jonathan Simmons and Reddick still over there. And hey listen, them dudes is dangerous because they can literally run a different player each quarter with some other parts and stay in games. You know what I'm saying? And if Ben Simmons gets some confidence in that jumper this playoffs, the East. Before I even make that statement about the East as a whole, let's go over here to Toronto, where Kawhi sat out for a whole year. Kawhi say, "Hey, I know my worth. You not about to sit here and play me like that. You feel me? I know my worth. Kawhi wasn't having it. What did he do? He sat out. Oh, he gets traded. Now, a lot of people was mad that they traded DeRozan, but DeRozan is DeRozan, and DeRozan is a great talent as far as a ball player, but he put me on the mind of like John Starks. You feel me? You good, bro? You put me on the mind of John Starks. Like he gonna be go down as one of the best dunkers, scorers, athletic guys, but he ain't it. Like he not taking over no team. Now him with LaMarcus Aldridge though with Popovich, I think that's fire. But they need a point guard. They need a point guard for real. And to be honest, I would love to see Kemba go over there. If you put Kemba with DeRozan and Aldridge, you will have a Popovich will have a squiddy over there for real. This this man, but Kawhi did his thing. He went over there. Now they got Gasol over there. Um, Kyle Lowry, you know, I've been watching Kyle Lowry since Villanova when he was with Allen Ray and Randy Foye, and they had a nice little squad. You know what I'm saying? That Villanova team, I think, went to the Elite Eight that year. They had a tight little squad. You know, I'm a guard, so I like guards. Especially I like when guards can take over the league. You feel me? I'm all for that. You feel me? So he disappears. He disappears. Now Kawhi is a lot better player than people gave him credit for, and he already going down as one of he is already one of the best, if not the best, two-way player in the league right now. But as far as a leader and making people around him better, I mean, listen, man, Siakam playing well, Van Fleet playing well. You know what I'm saying? You got guys over there in Toronto who you knew was slick, but now these guys are playing even better. And you have to attribute that to the leader of that team, the star on that team, man. Kawhi, he mean business, and he can shut down any player in the East in the 7 game series. So it's really gonna come down to that coaching. And they got rid of was that Alvin Gentry? They Toronto fired last year, and now he's in Detroit. Oh, speaking of Detroit though, I ain't gonna lie. Detroit, they should be doing more. Reggie Jackson is a bust. He got that big contract and he ain't produced. He been hurt. He didn't pull the Grant Hill and that. But they got Blake Griffin with Anthony Drum. I mean with Andre Drummond, and I think them great building blocks. And I think if they get a raw point guard, that'd be nice. They in the playoff race right now. Indiana, Indiana without Victor Oladipo ain't the same. But I mean, with Wesley Matthews over there and a couple other guys, Sabonis and them getting Miles Turner getting his game up. You know what I'm saying? Bogdanovich over there getting his game up. So I think next year they're gonna be a threat. I see them getting bounced out of the first round, especially if they play a team like Washington. And Washington made some good moves. I mean, they ain't got Wall and Bill over there carrying the load, but Washington made some good moves. I like they got rid of Porter. Porter to went to Chicago, but they got Bobby Porter's back, which I really like. I'm gonna get to Clay in a second. Um, Bobby Porter's who I really like, and then they got another wing guy. Um, Jabari Parker, which I think Jabari Parker fit the attitude. Good morning, hey, chocolate. What up, though? How you feeling this morning? I think Jabari Parker and Porter's fit the attitude of what Bill and them doing. I don't know what's up with Dwight White. But I think if Dwight White out training, getting this game right with Wall, and they come back next year with the team they got right now, I'm cooling. I'm YouTube live right now doing going over sports. Coach Dnellz in the building. You know what I'm saying? I really think they gonna make a lot of noise next year. But it's nice to see Bill carry the load and them getting to see what he can really do for them and see how that coaching really improves next year to make them guys a threat. Because that combo is nice. The East overall is a lot better than it's been in a lot of years. And it's funny, I can coach anybody, you already know. And it's funny how the West was, and the West still a formidable opponent. You know what I'm saying? I ain't even hip to the Ja Rule story, but the East looks a lot better. It is gonna be a lot more entertaining this year. You don't know who's going to come out of it, but you already know. You know what I'm saying that them top four teams, that Milwaukee, Philly, um, Philly, Boston, Toronto, that's the cream of the crop. In the West, I mean, right now, is Denver, Golden State, OKC, and then you got Houston and Portland right there. You know what I mean? Um, so we gonna see, but it's gonna be interesting coming into these playoffs. It's gonna be extremely interesting coming into these playoffs. This is my prediction though. To be if I'm gonna predict right now how the playoffs gonna play out, I'm going to pick Golden State versus Houston in a rematch for the conference finals last year. Um, I could see Golden State playing okay, that's OKC. Yeah, actually, I think it's gonna be Golden. No, no, no. Yeah. No, I got this right. So, if I'm mistaken, I see Denver probably gonna finish one, and Golden State go finish two. OKC go finish three. Houston go finish four. OKC and Golden State go play, and Denver go play Houston to see who goes to the conference. Houston go win that series in six. Golden State might be OKC in five, but that might. But if Paul George and Russell Ball out, it'll go seven. But I'm gonna pick Golden State in five, um, and OKC in the semis, and like I say, Houston over Denver in six, and then in the East, it's gonna be Boston versus. Well, my conference finals um, pick is to be honest, I'm gonna say Philly versus Toronto. I want to say Toronto finishes one, Philly finishes. I mean, I'm sorry. Um, Milwaukee finishes one, Toronto finishes two, Boston finishes three, Philly finishes four. That's how I think. But Boston might finish four. If Boston finishes four and goes against Milwaukee in the series, I'm picking Boston at seven. It's hard for me to pick Giannis over Kyrie. I'm sorry, man. I'm a Kyrie fan. I'm not even gonna lie. I'm a fan. He rocked with us for years, and in my personal opinion, when the beef came up, and this is a side note from what we talking about, but in my personal opinion, when it came up before the beginning of last season, at the beginning of last season, when Kyrie and Bron was beefing, I was the one person saying trade LeBron, trade Bron to LA. He going over there anyway. Max him out, trade him over there, You feel me? You could have gave us Ingram, Kuzma, and a pick. You feel me? You'd got Ingram and Kuzma to go with Kyrie, bruh. And Cleveland, bruh. It would have got real, but they traded them and did what they did, whatever the case. But and then you got Philly versus Toronto in the semis, and like I say, when it comes to Philly and Toronto, I gotta take Toronto. Philly probably gonna put up a good fight, but putting Gasol down there against Embiid in a 7 game series is going to be challenging because Gasol is a veteran, he crafty, and he can spread the floor. Him setting picks for Kyle Lowry, and that's going to be the X factor. But I'm going to give Kyle Lowry his credit and say he shows up in these playoffs. And he going to be the reason that they able to beat Philly in 6. You know what I'm saying? Philly, though, they going to put up a fight. Um, Jimmy Butler, I expect him to take over in the playoffs. But with Kawhi, man, Kawhi such a dog. Kawhi such a dog, man. Like, my conference finals, like I say, for the East, um, like I say, I got Boston. Did I say it in the beginning? I should have said it. Boston versus Toronto for the conference in the East, and Golden State versus Houston in the West. That's my summary. Go with the MVP this year. Giannis is probably going to get MVP, even though Harden should get it. But unless Houston finishes third, um, I think that's the only way Harden will be able to reclaim it if they finish third. If Houston somehow finishes third in the West, which I think is mathematically impossible, don't quote me on that right now. But I think he'd get it. But Giannis gets it, and Giannis deserves it. If they finish with the best record, he deserves it. The scoring title, the scoring title is going to go to Harden, without a doubt. Defensive Player of the Year, in my opinion, it would have went to AD, but I wouldn't be surprised if Kawhi get it. But to be honest though, and I don't know Giannis stats, but Giannis could get both Defensive Player and MVP though. I mean, I don't think it's been done in a long time since like David Robinson or something like that. But Giannis could do that. But like I said, I got Kawhi winning Defensive Player of the Year. I got Giannis winning MVP. Um, Harden winning the scoring title. Sixth Man of the Year. Um, I mean, to be honest, man, who could really contend with Lou Williams? Uh, no, Lou Williams got to win it. You know what I'm saying? The Clippers still in the playoffs. And I don't think they're gonna make no noise though. Unless they fuck around and draw like a Denver, then maybe, but that'll probably be a cakewalk for Denver for real if that's what they score. Um, no, let's talk about these rookies. Rookie of the year. Hey, so listen, I thought this draft class was pretty nice. I thought it was pretty deep, even into the second round. I thought it was a nice bit of quality pieces. Um, Luka Doncic, man. Let me tell you something. Luka Doncic, boy. Hats off to whoever scouted him, cause that man could ball. Shout out to Luka. Luka could ball he could ball, bruh. He is a superstar. He is a star. To transition from Dirk to Luka, Mark Cuban, I salute you. Y'all just made a trade and got Porzingis, and I think matching him up was perfect. And to be honest, I don't think Porzingis should play. I wouldn't play him in the preseason. To be honest, I wouldn't even let Porzingis start the season. If it's my personal opinion, Porzingis to sit till like next December. Sit, bro. And I know you probably gonna be mad about that Porzingis, but you gotta come back healthy, man. And this coming from a Cavs fan who has Zadrunas Ilgauskas, bro. When Zadrunas Ilgauskas came into the league, he was an animal. I'm talking about he used to be giving Shaq. Shaq hated playing Z. Z could shoot from the outside. Z could take it off the dribble, take you on the layup. Z had all the post moves, but Z messed his foot up. He had all the foot surgeries. His left foot ended up 2-3 sizes bigger than his right foot. You know what I'm saying? And but Porzingis gonna be a dog, and matching them up in the first year of getting Luka, seeing how that works. Shouts out to Mark Cuban. If you play it right and if you take this draft pick right now, and to be honest, if y'all can get like a Jay Morant or a Cam Reddish, Cam Reddish would probably be good for y'all. Jay Morant probably would go good for y'all. But even if you can get Lawson from Kansas and insert him and let him play the three or let him play the four and have Porzingis play the five, that'd be a nice thing because Luka a dog. But I think they need a point. If you get a nice point to so Luka don't have to dominate the ball all the time to go with, oh my God, Dallas gonna be making helly noise. The first overall pick, DeAndre Ayton. Um, I ain't gonna even lie, man. Phoenix got a lice. Phoenix got a squiddy. I always thought that Chris Paul should have went there, and a lot of people was getting on me for that. But I said with all them young cats, Chris Paul could control them, and they would have made some noise. But I like what they got with Aiden and Josh Jackson and Booker and Warren. They need a legit star. Um, they need a legit star. To be honest, you know, I like where Jalen at? Where he at? Did he go to Memphis? No, that's where Jaren Jackson at. Jaren, I like Jaren Jackson too in Memphis. I like him. But where Jalen in this draft? He in this draft? I remember him. Um, I like my rookie, Colin Saxton. I like him. Hey, first off, before I proceed with the rookies, I want to talk about my Cavs. Okay, gotta take a moment out in a little bit to talk about my Cleveland Cavaliers. Okay, now for all those that's counting my Cavs and looking at them all crazy, don't trip. You know what I'm saying? Cause I like Cody. I like Kobe Altman, and I like his savvy right now. What he doing? We got books clear. You feel what I'm saying? We got pieces. Now people will say, "Oh, the Cavs ain't got nothing. Oh, they got Kevin Love. All right, but y'all don't know nothing about Chetty Osman, man. And Chetty a dog. And then you got Colin. The Colin is fast, and he's still learning how to play basketball. And when I tell you, bro, when he get it, he gonna be like a Westbrook 2.0. And if he work on his handles, he might have some Kyrie AI handle about him too. So if you can imagine a guy that can have those handles with the and play like Westbrook, man, listen, Colin gonna be an animal. I think the Cavs. Everybody said they might get the first pick and they should take Zion, and that's cool if Zion will play the three. Um, but Zion can play the four. But I want R.J. Barrett. I want him to play the two. You put R.J. Barrett at the two, with Colin at the one, Chetty at the four. I mean Chetty at the three. You know what I'm saying? You get Love at the 4 or 5, or you know what I'm saying with Tristan and now, and you right back at it, man. You forget that Cavs team. You know what I'm saying? A lot of them was in that ship and they won that ship, man. Stop playing. So my Cavs looking real nice. I think they can add a nice free agent. not nothing crazy. Cousin going to the Lakers, that wouldn't be far fetched. Um, I don't see him going back to the Kings, but I thought about Kyrie going back to the Cavs though. I'm not gonna even lie. I'm not gonna even lie. I think LeBron regretting going to the Lakers and leaving the Cavs, and I think Kyrie regret leaving the Cavs too, because them three, even with Milwaukee and what them doing, the Cavs still would have been smacking. You know what I'm saying? But Cousins, I get to the free agency segment in a minute. But um, no, James locked in. He can't do nothing. But I get to the free agency segment in a minute. Like I said, my Cavs though, I think my Cavs got a nice future. All these other teams is looking real nice. You know what I'm saying? But if the Cavs can hit on this next pick and add a nice free agent, you know what I'm saying, they could be right back in the hunt because you already got Love, so you got to prove an all-star. If you add one more with him with the pieces we got and the top pick, you know what I'm saying, they can make some noise next year. Back to the rookies. Trey Young, a lot of people talking about Trey Young was going to be a bust. Oh, Trey Young, man, listen. I fucks with Trey Young. Excuse my French, man. Hey, Trey. Hey, homie. I fucks with you. You feel me? Because Trey played like I like to play. We pass, we shoot, and don't forget I will take you off the dribble. You know what I'm saying? I'm live. This is what I'm doing. Coach Dnellz on the sports. You feel what I'm saying? Game changers. Make sure you tune in. Make sure you subscribe to the channel Loyalty and Nothing TV. You know what I'm saying? We in the building. Customized clothing, video, green screen as you can see, photography, you know what I'm saying, recording, music, entertainment, anything, book us. Please hit us up on the email us at dcomm3@gmail.com. Like I say, dcomm3@gmail.com. Email us about any concerns, feedback. Make sure you leave your comments, like, shares on the broadcast as you catch it and come past it. You know what I mean? But right now we're talking about the NBA and I'm talking about the rookies. And like I say, I like Trey Young a lot. Um, I like what the Hawks have with Bembry, and I don't like Bazemore. I've never been a Bazemore fan. Um, I do like Collins though, um, and I think Cam Reddish could go there, or Jay Morant. Who could you imagine that backcourt with Jay Morant and Trey, and it allowed Trey to play off ball a little bit more and shoot. Oh my god, dude! Oh man, I'm gonna get to college in a second. Who else? Mamba. Um, I didn't elaborate on Ayton. DeAndre Ayton is going to be a star. Um, Phoenix needs a legit point guard though. They need a point guard. They need somebody who can run that team. I thought Alfred Payton would have been that guy. I don't know what happened. I don't know if it's the coaching. I don't know if it's the organization. And trust me, being a Cavs fan, I know about bad organizations and bad management. But I don't know what it is, but Aiden a star. Him with Booker is a nice tandem. You got Bender over there. I don't know what you doing with Dragon Bender. I don't know what you gonna do with Bridges. Is that Mikal Bridges or yeah? But y'all got some pieces over there. Y'all need to add some veterans. I thought Melo should have went there personally. I thought Melo should have went there with that young team and been the older guy to lead them. You know what I'm saying? And I still think if Melo play another year, he should go over there. Um, I like Phoenix a lot. I like the pieces they got. If they could just add a veteran, somebody who want to take over games and lead, they'd be a with me. Um, but as far as rookie of the year go, um, hands down, it has to be Luka Doncic. I mean, box office, top pick, star power, taking over in crucial games, being unexpected. Luka Doncic definitely goes to me as a as a rookie of the year. Coach of the year has to go to Milwaukee's coach or Denver coach. Either one of them should get coach of the year. Period. You can't, but Denver coach or Milwaukee coach definitely get coach of the year. Um, they're my NBA picks. Duncan, Ader, Kobe. Now, what you mean? Duncan, Ader, Kobe died. Free agency. As far as NBA free agency go, my predictions. Kyrie leaves. Kyrie leaves. We gonna start with Kyrie leaves. Okay. Hey y'all, listen. Somebody want to challenge me, right? So for everybody viewing, I need y'all to help me win. I think I got 2 wins. You know what I'm saying? Let me get some gifts one time. Oh yeah, yeah. What's up? Yeah, we going against UND. What's up? Let me get some love one time. What up, though? What up, though? Hey, so um, free agency. Kyrie leaving. Kyrie leaves. I personally think Kyrie a strong. You coming through? Oh, okay. Well, go home. Huh? Oh, well, get your paper. By all means, get your paper, boo boo. That's how it works. Yeah, man. What's up? Where the gifts at? Who would have thought I'd get you? Ooh, ooh. Who would have thought I'd get you? So, I think Kyrie. This is Kyrie top 3 destinations, right? New York, Cleveland, and my dark horse team is the Lakers. And I'll get to that comment in a second. But I think Cleveland, New York are the Lakers. I think, and if it's any other dark horse, I think it's somebody with a big market. Anybody with a big market, big basketball market, who allow him to be the franchise guy. I think what Kyrie's going to go to. I think Jimmy. If now I say this, if Kyrie is the biggest domino to fall. If Kyrie goes, let's say Kyrie goes to New York. If Kyrie goes to New York, Jimmy Butler, I don't think he resigns with Philly. As I said before, Philly loses in the semi-conference to Toronto, so I don't think he reads up. Even though he should, in my opinion, he shouldn't leave Philly. But I think if Kyrie goes to New York, Butler goes to New York as well. Um, AD, I don't think AD will follow there, but he might. Oh, hey, that's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. We in the building. What's up? What's up? Somebody, hey, let's get this money though. Hey. So, um, AD going to the Lakers. AD's going to the Lakers. The trade is going to happen. What is going to happen is Boston is not going to want to give up Tatum. They're not going to want to break up that team. Hey, who would have thought I'd get you? Fine. So I'm talking about, baby. I gotta make sure I come through and bless you one time. You know what I'm saying? I'll make sure I come through and bless you, no doubt. You feel me? Man, hey. We gonna go ahead, you know what I'm saying, put the vest on you one time. Cause she ain't playing no games about that neither. Hey, is it working? What up, though, bro?
Shit, man, you chillin', chillin'.
Hey, man, I'm gonna give you an insider, bro. We got the same name. It ain't spelled the same, but we got the same name.
Is your name spelled with an I?
No, uh. But yeah, we got the same name. We'll rap about it one day, though, for sure, for sure.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Hey, send me that announcer request. They ain't gonna do.
It ain't go through.
Uh,
It did go through on my end.
hold on.
Make a comment. Type of comment. But uh see, there you go.
Oh,
Booga.
yeah, okay.
So
Hey, look.
yeah. You good? You frozen?
Y'all.
There you go. There you go. Um AD definitely going to the Lakers. Cousin. Alright, so let's go to Golden State and they free agency. Okay. I want to talk about I see you. I see you. I see you. Golden State free agency. This is my personal belief. This is my personal belief.
Yeah.
My personal belief is Clay and Draymond walk. And Golden State is going to keep Curry, Durant, and Cousins. That's my belief. Because ultimately, you can insert any two or four to play in between them and let them move apart. Curry is the franchise. Durant, I think Durant and Curry as a threat is too much. And then once you add Cousins, you could basically just add the two and four to be defensive. And I ain't going to sleep. I'm still YouTube live. So that's my personal opinion. Draymond leaves, and I'm not gonna lie. Draymond leaves. He's upset because he's not read up. Draymond goes to the Lakers and plays with LeBron and AD. Um,
You ready yet?
Clay. Everybody's saying Clay don't leave. Clay don't leave. Clay don't leave. Now, I just don't see Clay going to play with LeBron though. I personally don't think Clay like LeBron that much. I don't think he's going to go play with LeBron. That's just my personal. Oh, you good? You good? You good? You know what I'm saying? That's just my personal belief. Draymond to go play with LeBron before Clay would. I don't think Clay reads up. I think call me crazy. Call me crazy. Call me crazy. But I think Clay goes to the Clippers. I don't think. I think Toronto. Oh, huh?
I said, I see it.
Yeah, I think Clay goes to the Clippers, and this is my sleeper. I think Kawhi goes to the Clippers too. So you get Kawhi, Clay, and the Clippers. You get LeBron, Draymond, and AD with the Lakers. You got Cousins, KD, and Steph with Golden State. Houston keeps their team. I foresee Nurkic getting a big contract. I also see Gary Harris getting a big contract from Denver. Um, I see Westbrook getting a new contract of close to 300 million for 6 years. I think he probably gonna get about 270. I think he'll get about 270. Um, Kemba. Now, like I say, I personally think Kemba Walker should go to the San Antonio Spurs. I think if you put Kemba with DeRozan and LaMarcus Aldridge, you know what I'm saying? And you add a young piece here or there. I ain't really sure he's gonna be in free agency, but um, I'm I feel like those three though will give you definitely a fighting chance in the West. What's up, Vaughn?
Shit, I feel like Melo making a. I feel like in a couple years, Melo gonna make a comeback.
Now Melo already 36, bro. If Melo don't make a comeback now, shit, this comeback over. You know what I'm saying? Melo time to shine is over. Now, because I said what I said about Draymond and them, I could see Melo still signing with the Lakers. That's not something that is out of the picture for me because ultimately I see LeBron playing the point guard over there in LA. Ball gets traded. Um, Ingram gets traded. I think they're gonna get traded for draft picks. I don't think. Hey, wait, send me some more. Wait, we got a challenge. Oh, Lickum trying to challenge me, y'all. Lickum always trying to challenge me. Look, I need all the gifts. I need all the gifts. What's up? Hey, chocolate. What up, though? You know what I mean?
What's up, buddy?
What you doing now?
You know, just chilling.
Just
You ain't
chilling.
coming to America.
Uh, okay then. How was your day? Everything get better?
No, my neck. I got a crook in my neck.
How you get a crook in your neck? What you was sleeping on your shoulder?
I think so because remember how driving I did in the car yesterday coming back,
Oh yeah.
and then I stayed up, and then I went to sleep. I woke up with like my neck messed up.
Oh, poor darling. You got to take care of yourself now. How else you gonna get out and get about if you don't take care of you?
Take care of me. How about that?
Oh yeah. You got so many options though, chocolate. You got all the options now.
I don't feel like it.
Why you don't feel like it? Come on, talk to the professor. Why you don't feel like it?
I just don't feel like it.
What do you want to feel like? Hey.
Devon, do not give him the mic. He supposed to give me the mic.
With the professor talking right now, you know what I'm saying? You know the mic. You know how the mic do. You know. Wait. You know.
Devon, do not give him no
You
more
know how the
gifts.
mic do. You feel me? You know what's going on. You diggy. Don't act like you ain't hip. Yeah, you mean. Hey, so.
Thank you, Devon.
Well, I was talking about. I've been talking about sports. You know what I'm saying? And how the NBA gonna look next year. I see Giannis. Oh, Giannis gonna get a crazy contract extension. Giannis might be the first $300 million contract in the NBA. Yes, you heard it here first. Oh snaps! What's up? Where are my rest of my people at? Come on, baby. Come on, baby. Let's do the twist. Hey, hey. Get it. Get it. Get it. Get it. Get it. Don't come on now, Lickum, baby. You in a 40 win club. I ain't even got the 5 yet. You feel me?
Where my
You
sugar at?
feel me? Hey. Get it. Get it. Bang bang. We out here. Bros gotta stick together. You feel me?
You must know Devon.
That's the homie, man. That's the you feel me? You know what I'm saying?
You guys, let me get so he's gonna win.
Aw, don't be like that every day, Lickum. Boom! And the crowd goes wild. Go ahead and tell them you miss me. Go ahead and tell them you miss me.
Yeah.
Go ahead and
Oh,
tell them you
that's
miss me.
right.
My fault. Go ahead and tell them you miss me.
That's okay, because my shooters ain't up yet. My shooters will be up in one second.
Uh,
For your shooters.
all right.
My
So,
shooters will be up for your
so,
shooters.
it's cool. It's cool. So to recap, like I say, NBA finals, conference finals for each squad. Hey, that's cool though. You about to get your fame up right quick on this page. You definitely gonna get a lot of favors on this page, so you definitely stay coming through. Um, like I said, I'm gonna give you all my NBA recap. My phone dying, so I'll come back another time and we'll do the NFL. But just for the NBA right now, my top four teams, like I say, in the East, you got Milwaukee, Toronto, Philly, then Boston, and then in the West, I got Denver, Golden State, OKC, followed by Houston. Um, like I say, you'll see Milwaukee versus Boston. I got Boston in six, maybe even seven, but I got Boston in six. Toronto versus Philly. I got Toronto in six, and then you got Boston versus Toronto for the conference. And to make a prediction on that, I'm going to take Boston over Toronto in 7 games. Kyrie with the stellar game 7 to close out on Kawhi, and Boston goes to the finals. In the West, I got Denver going against Houston. Houston beating them in I say six. I say six. We're gonna go ahead. Houston is six, and then we got Golden State versus OKC. I'm gonna take uh, I'm gonna take Golden State in five um, for that, and then you got Golden State versus Houston for the finals. And I'm sorry, bro. I'm gonna take Golden State in six because I think Boogie is just gonna be too much. Now, if Harden has a stellar playoff, I can see that series going seven. And if the Golden State Houston series goes seven, I'm taking Houston. I'm not going to lie to you. If the Golden State and Houston series goes seven, I'm taking Houston. But I'm going to take Golden State in 5 or 6, to be honest. Golden State versus Boston for the ship. And I think, Unity, ain't nobody going to block you, man. Unity ain't going to block you. She talking mess. She'll come in my live and try to block you, but she ain't going to block you on her live. She just talking shit. But, um, um, like I say, Golden State for Boston in the finals, and I'm gonna actually take Golden State in 6 for the three-peat. Um, and once again, my MVP Giannis, my scoring champ Harden, my defensive player of the year Kawhi, my coach of the year is either Milwaukee's coach or Denver. Um, Rookie of the year is Luka Doncic. Sixth man of the year is Lou Williams, and comeback player of the year. To be perfectly honest, Kawhi should win this award. He didn't play last year. Nobody thought he would do anything, and yeah, you could change diamonds. No, you could just change the diamonds and the coins. Um, but and that's my pick. That's how it's going down for the NBA. Recap on my free agency predictions again. I would like to see Kemba go to the Spurs, but I do think Boogie resigns with Golden State. They resign Durant, and they keep Curry. Clay leaves, goes to the Clippers. Toronto Kawhi leaves and goes to the Clippers. Uh, Draymond leaves, goes to the Lakers. AD goes to the Lakers, and I don't know however it's gonna go. So I appreciate you rocking this hour on Loyalty Nothing TV with Coach Dnellz. You know what I'm saying? Please tune in, like, subscribe, share, follow. You know what I'm saying? And I'll get back at you later. Make sure, like you say, you hit us up for the custom clothing, inquiries about anything that we do or anything that we may have access to. Please leave a comment here or email us at dcomm3@gmail.com. I appreciate the